Dandavat Pranam. It's 3 p.m. in Latvia. It's 2 p.m. in Italy. You're having a festival. We're having a festival. We're all having a festival. And Nazar's joining us in Latvia. And Prema Moin in Sochi. Very good. Prema Moin in Sochi. And Venu Gita 2 times with Hari Gopal and somewhere secret also. Venu Gita did well done. And Hari Gopal Prabhu here translating for us. We appreciate that. Interpretation, English. All right. So let us begin as we do with Vandanam. Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuttapada Kamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavanscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathan Vitam Tang Sahajivam Sarvetam Savarutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Param Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamscha Om Jnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshuran Militam Jaina Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Namo Mahavaranyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gaurataje Namaha Panchakalpatarubhyascha Kripasindubhya evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. My obeisances to each of you, to all of you. We've come to Latvia. Sunday is a festival day in some parts of the world. In London, the East London Temple, each Sunday is a public day and they have a feast each Sunday. But here in Italy, in Villa Govinda Ashram, today was not any Sunday. It was the 2nd anniversary of the installation of the deities here, of the deities of Mahaprabhu, Radha and Krishna, means Guru. So Gauranga, Gandhavika, Gopinath. And they came and joined Giriraj. Giriraj came first. He's been here for many years. He was held in the hand of Srila Gurudev. Yesterday, then Munendra Mohan was describing how, actually Krishna Kanta describing how Gurudev held the Govardhana Shila that's on our altar here, held it in his hand. And he said that Bala Gopal is playing inside. This is what he explained yesterday. What she explained, Gurudev said. And we were also thinking about how in Navadip first came Giriraj, and after that so many things happened in Navadip, from beginning with a thatched house to ending up with beautiful temple, beautiful deities of Mahaprabhu, Radha and Krishna, and beautiful facilities for the pilgrims, for the Vaishnavas. So here, beginning with Giriraj, and now it's not a secret anymore. Giriraj is in Latvia, in Resegne, and now who knows what Giriraj will arrange. We were, as you know, we are reading from the books every day, and in a purport 2 days or 3 days ago, in the purport in the morning time, then Srila Prabhupada, he said, in 5 years, this whole Krishna consciousness has come to the Western world from nothing. And this is the grace of the Lord. Okay, one moment. This is the grace of the Lord. And if the Lord wants, then in 5 days, he can make the whole world Krishna conscious. So we just have to make ourselves surrendered to the Lord. Now I have a little duty here. You just excuse me. I'll turn off the microphone and Suresh Krishnavu will tell us some Hari Katha and some Latvia Katha, and we will hear through Hari Gopal, those of us who know English, Tungarasa Devirasi, and myself, I think, oh, Marie also. We won't know Russian, but we will hear the English. Jai.
Dandavat, Dandavat Maharaj.
Dandavats, Dandavats Maharaj, Dandavats to all the devotees. Yes. Continuing a very happy thing. Giriraj has come with us. As Maharaj said, it's not a secret. And the day when we offered, we didn't have 108 dishes as it's traditionally done, but we made quite the offering. Maybe more than 20 dishes today. Well, maybe we need to count for sure. But it's a very happy event for us because we understand that Giriraj, he wants some changes here. That's why he has come here. To help, not to help us specifically, but to make these changes and engage us. So we need to have this desire to be here, be present. And maybe that desire was present in a hidden way, but it was there. A drop of the infinite is infinite. So it doesn't matter which size Govardhan is, it is still Govardhan. And we were still speaking about the birds are getting Agyata Sukriti when they're flying around, making parikrama around the mat, around the deities. And in a similar way, all these people which will be here and make parikrama around here, they will also be getting Agyata Sukriti, and this is a great opportunity. At least maybe in this city, to make everyone Krishna consciousness. We also need to help him with that. Because if we will not do anything, we will not respond to these thoughts that will come to us, which relate to devotional service, then nothing will come of it. So we will follow in the footsteps of great acharyas and do as they did. Mahaprabhu said, whoever we meet, tell them about Krishna. Even those who are not interested, try to tell them something about Krishna. And this is our great fortune. Today, that we are here today, that we are here at the foot of Govardhan, and we have the opportunity to associate with devotees. It's the best day of the week when the devotees come together. Only with the devotees we can do something proper, with the proper mood, the mood of devotion, mood of service, the mood of following the devotional path, maybe. Hare Krishna to everyone. When we talk and try to preach to other people, as Suresh Prabhu said, they don't, the Krishna Katha, they're not really liking it so much. We want to hear about the Lord, but the other people who are they're a little afraid. They maybe think that it's some sect. They may think it's something not real. But we, like-minded, when we associate and it's Krishna Katha, then it blossoms in everyone's hearts. You know, about the Lord, about his Leelas. So when we talk about some confidential things, then the devotees, they hear them nicely and beneficially. You know, we can share our thoughts and feelings. Maybe someone hears them for the first time. They don't feel that. But as our Acharya said, we must still preach to all people. Like when we distribute books, etc. Therefore, we are here exchanging our experience to take that experience and apply it to our preaching, maybe to some Hare Krishna. Sarvalokanadru. The only thing I can share some realizations from India. It's impressive and that the Indian people are very God-centered. You can go to the pharmacist and they can tell you about Krishna. You go buy some sweets, you have some seniors, some photos of deities. And I think, yeah, I can see that people are very God-centered and their hearts are very open. Everyone is trying, everyone is, yeah, going. And this, that people have these feelings and relations to the Lord, some treasure. Oh, and a little bit about our future coming plans. We have some inspired person, Lavanya Maididi, when we were still in India on Govardhan. Yes, we need to gather at Gaura Purnima and we need to go to that house of the retreat, man, the Honey Empire house, and we need to gather there and we need to share our experiences. And of course, we could not agree. We instantly reserved that place for 2 nights, 2 days, 2 nights. And the 14th of March, Gaura Purnima, we will celebrate it together. We will also share our. Also, Lavanya made an advertisement. Maybe someone would like to come as well. Compared to maybe on the previous years, we made something similar to share something from Parikrama. Maybe someone new will come, they will be able to hear that our stories, our experience on the Parikrama. So 2 weeks, these next 2 weeks we will be preparing for that, and we already started to prepare for some other festival. I didn't. Yes, we're trying by the mercy of Giriraj to be engaged in the proper direction. So, because if we will not be engaged in the proper direction, we will be engaged in the improper direction, exploitation and enjoyment. Maybe I can also share something. I was not there. I was not with my friends in India, but it was very interesting for me to see their state as they came back from this trip. Because when you see people, when they are inspired, these things are not transferred only through stories. It's transferred through energy, through the atmosphere. And I see people which were there in these holy places, in the holy dham. And I can say that I can feel that I think it changed them. And the people touched something that we're all trying to reach, consciously or subconsciously. It's great that there are these places, these holy dhamma. They told us how it all happened, and this layer of Maya, it's more thin, it's thinner, and you can feel these holy places. You can feel the holy personalities. You can kind of have a touch with it, with your soul. Wonderful that there is such an opportunity that we can talk about it, and that we have now Giriraj, and he can change our life. We'll see how it will change. Hare Krishna. Life will show. Hare Krishna.
Your mic, Maharaj. Mic.
Lavanga Didi, you were also there in India. You were on parikrama. Would you like to share something for all of our benefit? We'd like to hear from you.
Ну, конечно, я
Of course. Dandavat, Madhusudan Maharaj, Dandavat to all the devotees.
Конечно,
Of course,
Святая Дхама, она очень
Holy
вдохновляет,
Dhamma, very
что-то
inspiring,
огромное.
very,
Реализации, я не знаю, может быть,
I'm not
еще
sure
впереди что-то
about
будет, но пока
maybe
еще
realizations are still
как
coming,
будто
I
еще
don't
не
know.
вернулась оттуда
I'm
под
still
прямым
feeling that
впечатлением.
I have not come back
Даже
from
работа,
there
во
yet.
время работы у меня все время
Even
мысли
while I'm
не
working,
там.
I'm always having thoughts as if I'm
Где бы
still
я ни
there.
находилась, у меня все время мысли там. И даже
No
еще
matter where I
киртан,
am, I'm
который
still
там
thinking I'm
звучал, он еще
there.
в ушах звенит. И
The
вот
kirtan which was
когда приходит
there,
молитва,
it's
с
still
таким
resounding
интересным
in my mind.
таким воодушевлением все
Um,
рассказываю, что
when
там
I'm
происходило.
telling
Мне
someone
тогда зацепило,
something about it, I'm saying
как
it with
это было
such
все классно.
enthusiasm,
И
how wonderful
даже
it
вот
was there.
сегодня
And
Гирираж
even
очень
today,
вдохновляет тем, что
Giriraj is very
сегодня,
inspiring.
готовясь к сегодняшнему дню, мы
That
знаем, что у
today
нас
we
такой
had
будет
to
праздник.
prepare. We knew we will have this
Просто
kind
накрыть
of celebration.
побольше надо было
I
приготовить,
tried to
чтобы
cook a little
удовлетворить
more
Гирираджа. И вот
to
просто накрыли,
satisfy
вот это
Giriraj.
происходило
And
прямо вот и вчера, и сегодня 2 дня.
so
Хотела
yesterday
и
and today,
сегодня
2 days,
готовить,
I
привезти.
wanted to
Вот, и
make something
пока что
tastier,
я
make something
еще
more.
даже до конца
And for
не
now,
поняла, но я
I
еще нахожусь в
don't
таком
really
впечатлении
understand.
от
I'm
святых
still
мест.
having these feelings.
Вот, и эти парикрамы, которые мы вокруг
These
Говардхана,
parikramas which we had
честно
around
признаюсь,
Govardhan.
что когда только зашли
To be honest,
на
I'll have
территорию,
to admit that once
поклонилась, у меня
when we
слезы на
came
глазах
on the
были, потому
territory
что,
and
я
we
не
paid
знаю,
obeisances,
какая-то
I
энергия
had
была такая,
tears
вот,
coming out.
я не
There's
могла
some energy.
как-то вот сдержаться.
I could
Я,
not
может
hold
быть, очень
myself.
такой сентиментальный человек,
Maybe I'm a
но
little bit of a
меня очень
sentimental person,
впечатлило почему-то вот эта
yes, this
энергия.
had an effect on me, this
Вот,
energy.
и Суреш тоже вот
And
рассказывает,
Suresh Prabhu
что
also
парикрама вокруг
told
Гавардхана это
the
очень
parikrama
что-то
around
особенное
Govardhan
у нас
was
здесь,
something very
в нашей
special
латвийской
for us
группе.
specifically in our Latvian group.
Дандават, ну я так чуть-чуть.
Dandavat, a little bit.
Something
Oh,
just
Maharaj,
came in my mind.
something came in my mind. I would also like to add very big gratitude, first of all, to Maharaj, because he supported us. He supported the beginning of this parikrama and the organizers, the Paramananda Prabhu, Keshavananda Prabhu. I saw in them those who lead us, and especially Keshavananda was sick. He did not go to Radha Kund, but we went with the leadership of Paramananda Prabhu. And he gave such a lecture, such a class, where I heard Sridhar Maharaj, Govinda Maharaj, Goswami Maharaj, that flow, Siddhanta, which present our gurus. And I was very inspired. I said, Paramananda Prabhu, could you please lead parikramas? I feel like it's a very valuable thing. What I heard, I was completely inspired. He did not speak about leelas or some high things. He told about our Siddhanta, Guru Maharaj, the self-sacrifice, Sharanagati. What is Radha Kunda? And he told in that key. That's like understanding that we are far from that, but through Sharanaga, through self-surrender. But he says, "Oh, Suresh, I personally will not do anything. Madhusudan Maharaj says what we need to do. If he says we need to do something, I will do something. While he's not here, I do something. But if Maharaj will be ready for your Maybe Maharaj, you can kind of give the green light to this idea, because I think the devotees, at least there are devotees who need to be there at least once, and I hope more devotees will come, who we can send there. And Venugita, she was inspired to go around Govardhan by foot. And she was asking, how is it? Will I be able to do it? I want to go by foot. I do not want to go by rickshaw. She was inspired to do that. And of course, subconsciously we understand that we will go there again. Maharaj, therefore we need your blessings and your support. Hare Krishna.
You definitely have my support. And also you've got Keshwananda Prabhu's support, and you've got Paramananda Prabhu's support. And Keshwananda Prabhu told me this time, he told me just a few days ago, he said, and Suresh Krishna Prabhu, now he's able to take groups around on pilgrimage in Vrindavan and Govardhan. So now you've got a lot of support, and this way, it is good that those who've been on parikrama, you know the places you can take, and then you know also the conception behind those places, because you're hearing from them, and you're especially hearing from Gurudev and Guru Maharaj. And the more that we're reading and hearing from them, we hear about Nandagram, about Vashana, about Govindakund, about Govardhan, about Radhakund, Shyamakund, Kushum Sarovar, all these places. And so it doesn't take that somebody's been 30 years or 20 years or 40 years in the mission, but it does take somebody who can humbly show the devotees or the places, but not for taking photos. Yes, a photo is a happy reminder, but for feeling what is there and what is under that thin cover that you mentioned earlier on. So, yes, Keshwananda Prabhu said, Suresh Krishna Prabhu, he's going to be able to lead groups. So this is also our hope. And I maybe have mentioned to you that really myself, the last maybe 3 parikramas that we did with groups, I really got some feeling from Gurudev. He did not expect me to be a parikrama leader always. We actually always arranged the parikramas, but in our time we arranged the parikramas, we arranged everything. But others were taking the devotees. Sometimes we took, but it really is, it's part of the program, part of the parikrama, that the devotees themselves will show each other with a leader, with somebody who knows what is what, where not to go, what not to do. And you know that by now. One important thing when we go to the Dham is not to make offense. And by chance, I read something this morning. Now, I'm not sure if I saved it or not. But I read something this morning, but it was Guru Maharaj. In Sermons Volume 1, we did a reading. We did a reading on the Facebook and Instagram earlier. And there, Srila Guru Maharaj saying about how we must be careful not to make offense to the Dham. But as I read it, it struck me that Srila Guru Maharaj was talking about in any temple, the temple where we are coming to worship, then we must not make offense. And as Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur lists, wherever the Lord is being glorified, then that is a holy place. So anyhow, yes, here also in Vila Govinda Ashram, Munindra Mohan Prabhu and Krishna Kanta, they returned from their pilgrimage. And also I haven't spoken directly with them, but we've seen some messages that came from Oscar and Barnaby and Gabriella from Rome, from the Rome southern, further south in Italy. And they've all come back rejuvenated, very inspired in devotional service. And today, as I mentioned, today is a festival day. We're still having a festival. I came through from the festival, and devotees have come from around and about. And we've had the festival for the second anniversary of the installation of the deities here. And today, Munindra Mohan Prabhu mentioned you, Savalokanath Prabhu, and mentioned about how in the Govindaji temple, there was like many, many hundreds of people there. And then he said, but Savalokanath Prabhu, he said, but where are the devotees? And Munindra said, they're all devotees. It's just that they're not, you can't tell the devotees because they're not wearing like a uniform to say they're the people of the town. And they're coming here every day before going to work. This is natural devotion. And I'm happy you got to visit to Jaipur. And of course, that means to Govindaji, because really now you can relate with that expression that we say that really we are the majority, but by living in Europe and in different places, we're living in a minority area. But we are the majority of, well, all healthy persons live in the realm of devotion, and the fully healthy persons, that is where Vaikuntha upwards is filled with those personalities, whether human, animal, any other personality, everybody there is a devotee. And so the people there, the people in this world also, they may appear in different ways, in different forms, different dress, different clothing, I mean by that. But devotee is devotee inside the heart. And we got very happy snippets. Small snippet means small excerpts of short videos from Govindaji and from different places. And I can show you a short excerpt, a snippet from today, a festival today. Maybe I can show you from the festival today. So this is a little bit from here. Oh, it's a picture. Oh, okay. Okay, that's all you get. We got the prasadam. You get the picture. Hare Krishna. Anyway, a beautiful festival. Here also, with you also, when we opened up the Zoom, the first thing was, oh, look, you're having a festival in Resegne. So many devotees gathered together. But there is one luxury, more than one luxury in Vila Govinda. One is we can make noise. We can use a mridanga. We can sing loud and play the kartals. And really, it's Krishna's kindness. The neighbors can hear, but they tolerate, whether they tolerate or whether they're actually quite happy. I think they're actually quite happy. And anyhow, this is one kind of very nice thing, because actually I was traveling, as you know, I was in Ireland and in England England, you can make a noise. Ireland cannot make noise at the moment because of the neighbor. Oh dear. So playing the mridanga very quietly, playing the kartals very quietly, singing quietly. But Harinam Sankirtan, Hari Dwani, chanting the glories of the Lord in Chaitanya Charitamrita, not only reaches next door, it reaches to the edge of the universe. So Hari Kirtan, a very beautiful thing. And Udaran Prabhu sitting quietly, but he's bursting like a pressure cooker, going to burst to share something still from the parikrama, share something with us all, because you got to go and look on the screen. So many of us, we've been here in the Western world, or we've been doing various things, but do share something with us, Udaran Prabhu, kindly.
Дандават, с вашего позволения я буду по-русски
Dandavat,
говорить, мне
yes.
легче
With
выразиться.
your permission, I will speak
Да,
Russian.
мы
It's easier for me to
вернулись с
express.
парикрамы сейчас.
Yes, we returned from
Буквально через
Parikrama
неделю
just
прошло.
now, less than 1
Мы
week,
перевариваем все
and
это.
we are
И на самом деле,
digesting all of
оглядываясь
this.
назад,
And
столько всего
looking back,
интересного открывается.
so much
И прежде
interesting
всего,
is
хотел
revealing.
бы сказать
And first of
лилу
all, I would like to
образа
say
Гирираджи.
the Leela of the
Вот,
appearance of Giriraja in
на самом
Latvia.
деле, что-то невероятное, если мы
Actually, it's
оглянемся назад.
something
Самое первое,
wonderful,
это у Суреша
something
Прабhu появилась идея, что
astonishing.
Гирираджа
Because first of all,
не с
Giriraja,
Радхакунды, как мы обычно, а с
Suresh Prabhu
Говиндакунды.
had a thought
У него
that we need a
появилась
Giriraj not from
мысль, что
Radhakund, but from
нужно
Govindakund.
Говиндакунды.
And we had this feeling
И
that
в
we need
итоге,
from
по вашему
Govindakund.
благословению и по
And by your
благословению
blessings and by the
Парамананды
blessings of
Кешавананды,
Paramananda
мы поехали на
Keshavananda,
Говиндакунду.
we went to
В случае
Govindakund,
было,
arrived
и
there,
меня там не было, но я
and I was
из
not
хода
there,
разговора
but
узнал о том, что
as
Суреш
we're,
вместе с
I
Кешаванандой, они
found out that
ближе
Suresh
к
and Keshavananda,
Govardhanu,
they went closer to
и
Govardhan,
нашли как
and they
бы первое,
found
что как бы
the
Кешавананда,
first
он,
Keshavananda
Суреш,
Prabhu.
конечно, лучше расскажет,
Suresh,
да, но то, что я понял,
Suresh maybe can
Кешавананда как
say
бы хотел
better,
по-быстренькому взять
but
Гирираджу,
Keshavananda wanted to quickly take a
прямо идет и
Giriraj.
говорит
He
Сурешу,
found the
ну
he
так
found the
добрый,
rock,
Суреш, да,
and
вот точно
Suresh,
так.
and he's saying, Suresh,
И
this, and he
потом
said yes.
проходит буквально несколько
And
дней, и мы
few
видим,
days
что
pass,
на
and
нем
we can
стоит
see
тилока на
that
Гирирадже.
that there is
Оказывается, мы
actually
до
a
этого не
tilaka on the
видели.
Giriraj, that
И
actually he
это
was
такая
worshipped
удивительная
before.
лила. И на
And this
самом
is
деле
some
мы
astonishing
читаем
lila,
лилы
that
в Чайтанье
we read
Чаритамрите о
these
том, как
lilas in
божество
Chaitanya
приходит, а у нас
Charitamrita
как бы
in a way
реальность
that the
прямо
deity
здесь,
appears,
вот
but
точно
we
такая
have
же.
the reality right here
Это
as
все
well in the
интересно.
same
То есть, если
way.
бы не пришла вот
Very
это вот
interesting. Because
чувство, что нужно ехать
if we had not had
Сурешу, что нужно
this
ехать
feeling
на
that we need to go to
Говиндакунду,
Govindakunda,
этого не
then
пришло бы. Но, видимо, этот
this
Гирирадж,
would
который
not have
там лежал,
happened.
которому кто-то
Like we saw
поклонялся,
Giriraj
ему
there who was
оставили там, он
worshipped,
как бы жаждал мной продолжения
and
поклонения
he
и
desired
вызывало как бы своего слугу. И
to the
Суреш
continuation of the
поехал
worship.
туда
And
с
Suresh
этим
went there.
чувством, с
He went
желанием.
there with that feeling and that
Вот.
desire,
И невероятная
and
история. Вот он теперь в
some
Резекне,
wonderful
теперь
stories. And
поклоняется
now he's in
очень
Rezekne,
давно.
and again
И
he's
еще хотел бы
receiving
одной
worship. And
истории
also one more
интересной, когда мы
story I would
были
like to share
вокруг
when we
Говардхана,
went
когда мы парикраму
around
делали,
Govardhan Parikrama.
и там
Then
в начале пути довольно много попрошаек. Но
in the
если мы дальше
beginning there were a lot of beggars,
углубляемся, то
and
становится
if
как бы
we're
меньше
going
попрошаек.
deeper,
Но
as we go
также
further, there were less
присутствуют и
beggars.
саду, которые
But
действительно,
also
они
there were
как бы
sadhus,
не чтобы заработать, они
not to
действительно
make a
там
living, like to earn, but they are there because
И
they're
я тоже
practicing
запомнил первый
spiritual
момент, когда мы
spiritual life.
идем,
And I
и
also remember
возле Говардхана такая совсем лачуга, такой
next
шалаш,
to
он буквально
Govardhan
из
some very
мусора и
small
чего-то,
hut,
там вот было. И
like
саду
with
там
garbage and
сидит, и
everything.
ничего не
And
просит,
the
ничего не
sadhu is
хочет
just
платить.
sitting there. He's
Как
not
бы, и
asking
Суреш
for
Кришна
anything.
Прабhu ему
And
дает
Suresh Krishna
10
Prabhu,
рупий.
he gives him
И он
10
такой,
rupees.
ой,
And
ой,
I
ой,
was like,
щас,
oh,
стойте, стойте.
1 second, 1
Он
second, please wait a
побежал
moment.
к
And
себе
he
лачушку,
ran to his hut
достает
to
банку,
quickly grab
фарфорная
something,
банка. Наверное, единственное, что у
some,
него и было,
the
это
only
вот эта
thing
вот
that he
банка,
had,
в которой
some
был
stick,
просад.
the stick
Он
which
говорит,
which was
Govardhan
prasadam, and he said, Govardhan Prasad, Govardhan Prabhu, Prasad, I will give to everyone. He was so happy. He was so happy to serve everyone. He did not need these 10 rupees. He was happy that someone came to him and he had the opportunity to serve. And he gave full hands, full palms of prasadam. As Lavanga Sarva, he called everyone. Oh no, we will share one small. No, he gave to everyone. And Govardhan prasadam. So very wonderful to remember that there are such sadhus who live there, and we can communicate with them, associate. So yeah, very happy feelings and remembrance of these devotees, of these leelas which we meet. Yeah. So always wanting to come back and have their darshan. Okay, this is my little.
We must be very careful in the Dham also, because no doubt some people are there, you can think, who have no religious conception, but they found an easy way to get some food in their tummy. I mean, that can be, and we know from one of our devotee friends who became a sadhu and then told so many stories later, that there are the professional sadhus for sure. But that doesn't mean that everybody is. And this is a point that Srila Gurudev made. And when we made a festival during, one of maybe the 500th year of Mahaprabhu, it's possible. But in Vrindavan, then I was there with Srila Gurudev and all the devotees, and Srila Gurudev arranged a public meeting and mass prasadam distribution. So this was during Kartik time. And Gurudev very sweetly and happily said, I want to distribute as much prasad to as many people as possible. Because, he said, everyone is thinking, oh, they're all just beggars, they've got no value. But amongst them, there are great souls, and we don't know who they are. So we want to distribute so much prasad, and with the hope that amongst them, then there will be that type of soul. But this Gurudev really did with his heart, and we were there. And as in many meetings in India, we can say, there may not be so many people in the Hari Katha department of the meeting, but miraculously, so many people arrive for the prasadam, say the seva part, the serious seva part, the honoring prasadam part. And Gurudev, he didn't mind. And really, it was a big hall. It was a big hall, and there was a stage, and Gurudev and maybe 4 or 5 sannyasis were on the stage. And we were maybe 10 devotees sitting in the big hall. And for the first 45 minutes, there's Gurudev, there's others, and we are seated in the audience, the public part. And so some kirtan and everything, all very simple. And really only later, soon before the prasadam, did many people come. Gurudev never made any comment like, oh, they're only coming to eat. They're not coming to hear what I have to say. I mean, we maybe felt a little bit like that, but not Gurudev. Gurudev is thinking, no, the purpose of this festival is that we will satisfy a Vaishnava. So Udaran Prabhu saw, by the way, I also noted, he said, oh, there was a sadhu with a small hut, everything, the garbage. It's like, you've got to have, it's not a real hut if it doesn't have garbage around it in India. And by the way, Krishna Kanta, they said, oh, the chai wala, because it just updating about India, because India does change a little bit from our time. But They said the chai walla, I know you devotees, nobody drinks tea, but the chai walla, they said they're still serving chai, or again they're serving chai in the clay pot, the clay cups that you use and throw. They're not glazed. And they said because now there's a law in India that you cannot use plastic cups, you cannot sell things in plastic. And then they said, you cannot sell things in plastic, but plastic is only allowed to be on the ground. That's what they said. Hare Krishna. So anyway, we got some flavor of India and the loudspeakers and this, that, and the other. All right. Anyway, we've got 2 Latvians here. Oh no, we've got 1 Latvian and 1 honorary Latvian. And so, Lavanyamoy, would you like to share something from our side of the world?
Yes, but I speak in Russian, yeah.
Yes, speak in Russian, no problem.
Давать,
Oh, but do I have to change the thing to Russian, do I?
Okay.
Hari Gopal?
Otherwise, you will hear me, Maharaj. You will hear me twice. You will hear Lavanyamoy and me, so I don't think it's possible.
Okay, so I'm changing ours to Russian.
Okay. Dandavad, дорогие преданные, очень рада
Dandavad,
всех
dear
видеть.
devotees, very happy to see
Еще
you.
больше рада, что уже
And when you are all
неделю
squeezed there in one sofa, it's even sweeter
вместе. Я не знаю, что
waiting for
вдохновляет.
our meeting together. I don't know what inspires
Или, может
me.
быть,
It's
Giriraja
either that
какой-то
I'm here
вдохновляет.
or even Giriraj from afar is inspiring me.
Поделюсь, у меня есть маленький
I would like to
сюрприз.
share. I have a
Но
small
это
surprise for you,
когда
but
вы
you will find out
встретитесь.
later when we will all meet.
Будет повод приехать всем.
There will be a
А всё
good
остальное,
reason for everyone to
вам
come.
расскажу, да.
But everything
С
else,
Камалой разговаривала по
also I
поводу
spoke with
йоги.
Kamala about
Есть
yoga
такая
and
идея, которую, надеюсь,
also have a
вы
little
сможете,
idea.
реализовать, только не на... Я не помню, мне кажется, Суреш мне прислал сообщение
Maybe
Ударом
Suresh sent me a message or Udaran
на
Prabhu
день, но мы
about
с Камалой поговорили, мы
Huh?
поговорили, я бы чуть
About
побольше сделать это мероприятие, поактивней, побольше йоги.
to make this event more active, a little bigger, more yoga maybe. Hopefully everything
Жду
will
встречи.
succeed.
Да.
I'm awaiting our meeting. Don't know it.
Now she's stopped talking, but I just connected. I could hear it. Okay, I better turn this back to English. Anyway, I'm all set up now. If anyone else. Oh, yes, we've got another Russian speaker here. Anutamadiri. She's honorary Latvian. She's from Ukraine. But now she's not only honorary Latvian, she's almost a full-time Italian. Amazingly picking up Italian. Very well. Good brain, young brain. There we are.
Dandavad.
You're going to speak in Russian or English?
Давайте, наверное, in Russian, yeah?
Okay.
And so it will be a reason for you to put on. Я вообще хотела сказать, как сильно вам
I would
повезло
like
с Лаваньей,
to say
потому
how
что
fortunate I am
реально,
with
мы
Lavanya.
теперь с Шантимой говорим, о, теперь мы
As
знаем,
Shanti
что
said, oh,
умеет
now we
печь.
know that
Эти
she can
фантастические булочки
bake
с сыром,
these
какие-то латвийские
wonderful
специальные
pastries with
вкусняшки,
cheese,
круассаны. В общем,
some
ребята, я вам
croissants,
просто
some other
по-научному
things.
завидую.
So
И еще
we're
это идеальный
nicely
такой
little
сожитель с ней.
jealous of that.
Правда, как мы смеемся, Махарадж
And as we're
рассказывал
living
нам, что
together,
когда там делили с кем-то комнату, в
Maharaj
которой,
said
ну, как бы
when we're
много
sharing a room with
много
someone,
общались, там делились
and
чем-то, то мы настолько
that we
типа
can
сами
share a lot
что
and
когда мы
speak a
приходим
lot,
к
but
себе в
we're
комнату,
so
то
much
мы
engaged in
отдыхаем,
service
спим, там,
that when we come
читаем
back to
джапу
our room,
ночи.
we're
Но это, ну,
basically
такой
just
идеальный
resting,
сожитель, то есть
chanting
у
japa,
него
and
все
sleeping.
четко вообще до минутки, мы никогда
But in
там
the morning,
нигде
everything
не
is,
пересекаемся,
every
то есть
minute
настолько такой
is
дисциплинированный
engaged, very
приятный молодой
disciplined
человек
here.
Спасибо вам
very,
большое,
very,
очень преданный.
very nice person.
За
So
такую
very
детину.
grateful to the
Да,
Latvian
как бы, да,
devotees
я
for
надеюсь,
such a
что она
Didi.
приедет к вам с полными
And she
карманами
said
сукрити,
she
вдохновения, и
she
потом
will
снова
come to you
вернуться
with
сюда на
full
Великое
pockets
Вино.
of sukriti. Come back.
Это все Суреш.
That is all Suresh's fault.
Very beautiful.
Прекрасно. А?
Okay, I'm switching back to English. And in the chat box, okay, Tungarasa giving her obeisances to you, dear, wonderful devotees. That's you all. And Sadhvi giving Hare Krishna, Ranga Didi in Germany giving Dandavats, and Tungarasa giving obeisances and hearts. Okay? So we can hear you if you speak. So is there any question from anybody? Or anyone would like to add something, say something?
Махарадж, есть вопрос. Да, есть.
Maharaj,
Есть
question.
такой момент, когда
There's a
всплывает из
little
нашего сердца грязь,
moment when you understand the heart has
и
dirt.
эта грязь является как некие материалистичные
This dirt
привязанности. Так
is
вот,
some material
обязаны ли
attachment.
эти привязанности пройти через эту реализацию? Или Кришна, он с легкостью может их убрать,
Do we need to like realize every piece of dirt and like
чтобы,
pass it through there, or Krishna can
чтобы они вышли из нас, надо их пережить, то
do
есть пройти на практике.
for that dirt to go away? Do we need to like live through it on practice, or Krishna can just do something? I actually I didn't understand fully. I'm sorry.
See if you can get a little more clarification. We don't want to, if you go to the bathroom, you don't want to inspect the reactions of your eating, your karma. We just want to leave everything behind and flush it away. Is that an answer to your question?
Maharaj, need to think about this statement. It's a good idea. Yeah, but a little bit. Yeah. Yes, but by the way, it's okay. Yes, it's a good answer.
Well, I was thinking of Srila Guru Maharaj, where, you know, with a little humor in his expression, Srila Guru Maharaj saying that those who are trying to leave all karma, it's not possible to leave all karma in this world. Just as when you eat, stool must come. So that is karma. So everything we do in this world has a reaction. But about our karma from before, we want just the karma to go. We'll tolerate whatever is coming, but we leave it all behind. We're not coming to do a whole analysis of the reaction. We leave it behind. We've got very limited time, and you see how all the sadhus, they say, including Guru Maharaj, including Gurudev, don't waste any time, because it's the urgent matter, it's the urgent thing, that we look to the bright side and we keep our focus on where we are going, and not our focus on so many other things, the analyzing of why this and that, of our karma, of the things of this world. We need to just go forwards. And, you know, really, if we are on our deathbed now, we need to really think of what's crucial for us. We're just about to leave our body. We're going to go to another body. We should be not thinking about, you know, all of the reactions and this, that of this world. It's all going to be left behind. And Krishna, he says, don't worry about your reaction. I'll look after that. Savadaman parityaja mamikang sharanang vrajam Ahatang savapabhivyo moksha yishyami masuchaha. One of those key verses. And if we really understand that we just have to do everything for Krishna, then we don't worry about all those other things. Too much analysis is a little tricky, means it can divert us from the main point. And the main point is we need to have faith in the Lord, faith in his protection, faith, faith, faith. Faith is very necessary in the positive land, the positive plane. Faith in our connection with the Lord through the Vaishnavas, because the Vaishnavas are the key. And that special Vaishnava or Vaishnavas is the Guru or the Gurus. And they are in particular those who are giving personal attention, giving us the rope, giving us this opportunity. And so we need to hold on to that rope and try to make our life properly focused. Not only if we get to know the doctor says, okay, you got 2 days to live, now's the time to chant Hare Krishna. In fact, most doctors will say, here's some morphine, just have a good sleep. It'll all be all right. But the real doctor, Murari Gupta was a doctor in Mahaprabhu's pastimes, and is told that Murari Gupta, he has a special capacity to cure people's diseases, but also the special capacity to cure their disease of non-Krishna consciousness. In other words, to make them Krishna conscious. So we must do our best to take the medicine and be cured of our disease, and that medicine is being given to us liberally, generously. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Radha Krishna combined, coming here. And going on pilgrimage, being with devotees on pilgrimage, then this is the way that being with the devotees, we're getting nourishment, we're getting strength. We are learning to associate with devotees, and we pray we will be allowed into the pure association, which is not only Vaikuntha, but the association of the devotees of Mahaprabhu, of Radha Krishna combined. And then when Krishna sees, when Guru and Vaishnava see that we are fit for that association, we will be brought to that association. So we must try to be happy in the association of devotees and see only the devotional side here, and this will give some hope that yes, one day I may be with only devotees. Even if I go to the shop or take the train or whatever else, there'll all be devotees there. And in the shop, they'll say, oh, no need to pay any money. Here, have this. What else would you like? Hare Krishna. There are going to be many things in Vaikuntha that we just don't understand here. Here we only know money, we need to use money in exchange for something. But there is quite different. And Gurudev told about Bamunpara, where he was born. He said, in our time, in our village, if any farmer, any cowkeeper here sold milk for money, they would never get a husband for their daughter. It was regarded that that was like a condemned household, that they're making money by selling milk. So even in very recent times, the idea of money in exchange for food items was not acceptable. Or essential food. By the way, we're always encouraging, please do see the purports of Srila Prabhupada, the commentaries in Chaitanya Charitamrita and Srimad Bhagavatam, etc. Many interesting things there. We read here recently also, Srila Prabhupada said that food, the basis of food is grains, milk, yogurt, like this, milk products, grains and milk products. And he said vegetables and fruits, they are additional items. But grains and milk, yogurt and milk products, these are food. These are the food for us. So that was interesting to see. So maybe the other items were exchanged for money in the past, but grains and food product and the milk and milk products, they were maybe exchanged, but not capitalized, as it were. But that's a side note and something Srila Prabhupada pointed out about grains and milk. Hare Krishna. Jadu Krishna Prabhu joined us again. Prabhu, happily seeing you. Happily seeing you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Happily having you with us. Chintamani. Yes, Chintamani looks very happy. She's got a very happy devotee face. And now, where's Nama Chintamani? Oh, yes, that's what I'm saying, Nama Chintamani. Well, I meant Nama. Did I only say Chintamani?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Nama. I meant Nama Chintamani also, really. Yes. Hare Krishna.
And other Chintamani sending dandavats.
Another Chintamani. Where's the other Chintamani? Oh, Chintamani. How can I not notice you, Chintamani? So yes, we have Chintamani, and you say she's sending dandavats. Oh, in the chat box. It's a good job I've got some associates to keep an eye on everything. Hare Krishna. Chintamani. Where's Chintamani Devidasi when we need her? We were thinking of her in Ireland. We're thinking we're doing Harinam Sankirtan in the rain and the cold. And we were saying with Vijayananda and the others, oh, where's Chintamani Didi when we need her? We're thinking, oh, you'll be getting people, pulling the people out of the pubs to dance in the street. Just see. So she says, Chintamani in the chat box, she says, I'm going to the mat tomorrow to do my seva, cleaning Srila Guru Maharaj's bhajan kutia. Well, I've cleaned there many times, and I'm very happy you have this opportunity. We are all contributing to that shiny red floor. Now you are making that contribution to Guru Maharaj's shiny red floor. Hare Krishna. Yes, devotee. Oh, and Venugita. It came in my mind, you can walk around Govardhan Hill. And what I was thinking, you have that mood of respectfully, properly walking around Govardhan Hill, not like racing. Well, I don't mean racing, but not just, I'm going to go around the hill. Because you're thinking, oh, it'll be difficult, but I want to go around the hill. Then we can think about those sadhus who do the Dandavat Parikrama around Govardhan Hill. And they take even, I don't know, 2 months or so. Some of them may take longer to go around the hill, but they go a bit, stop, a bit, stop, like that. So this way you also can do, I don't mean you do Dandavat Parikrama, I mean slowly you can walk, part and stop, and then part and stop in a practical way. And it's the quality of the parikram. It's Guru Maharaj stress quality, and certainly it is quality of our affectionate appreciation of the affectionate shelter of affectionate Govardhan Hill. So you don't want to use a rickshaw, though Krishna would not mind if you did so. But they say where there's a will, there's a way. And I know you could do it if that is what you want to do, but you would have to think it seriously, because it would take some time and would be some austerity. Hare Krishna. Juvati is there, Bia Madhusudan is there, I'm sure. And Namaste is there. Well, we can always say Namaste to Namaste. And Jashodanandan Prabhu, I'm happy to see you in different Zooms. And so we're happy to see you, Prabhu, and happy to have you with us.
Juvati Devi.
Juvati Devi Dasi, yes. Is that a hat or is that your hair? It's a hat. All right, perfect. Oh, I shouldn't comment about ladies' hair. I learned that lesson a long time ago. Hare Krishna.
She's from Estonia, yes?
From Estonia. Yeah, this week we've been discussing about our visit to Latvia, Estonia, and Lithuania.
She come to Gorakhpur.
Yeah, I still, Dandavat Maharaj, I still wait for news about where you're going to do your visit in Estonia.
Okay, well, it's all taking shape, so we look forward to having a little discussion presently. And we've been already discussing with Suresh Krishnabhu, and we're just seeing what will be practical. There's a little time yet before that visit. Hare Krishna. So Suresh is already drawing us to not only Latvia, but to Lithuania and Estonia also. And with Mohanananda and other good souls, then we hope to do some good. Why else? We have no reason to go except hoping to do some good. And that good is, please focus on Gurudev, Guru Maharaj, and Srila Prabhupada. And you will get everything from each of them, but you will get everything from the three of them. You will get the very safe Krishna consciousness. And they are giving us Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. There is no doubt. And he's giving us Srila Gaurkishore Das Babaji, Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur. They are giving us Rupa Goswami. They are giving us Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu's gift of Krishna Prema, undiluted, uncontaminated, and available now in Kali Yuga. It's a wonderful time. Really, it's a wonderful time. All right, we're very happy to have the Daugavpils devotees with us also, all in one place. Now, see if you can convert the neighbors to like Hari Kirtan. Play the Mridanga, cartels, open the windows, chant Hare Krishna loudly, and see what happens. I hope you still have a flat next week. Anyhow, be practical, but it's very good when you come together if you can chant Hare Krishna. And that's where renting a place or somewhere where it's acceptable to make a little noise. Then our noise, which is not noise pollution, but is noise cleansing noise, that can be loudly chanted for the benefit of all. All right, dear devotees, now going to meet the others who are still here from our festival here in Vila Govinda Ashram for the installation, second anniversary of the installation of the deities here. We're going to go and join the devotees here. In the meantime, Jai Om Vishnupad, Srila Gurudev, Srila Bhakti said, Srila Bhakti Sundar Govinda Dev Goswami Maharaj ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad, Srila Guru Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Rokhak Sridhar Dev Goswami Maharaj ki Jai. And Jai Om Vishnupad, Bhagavan Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur ki Jai. Shri Rupa Nuga Guru Vaga ki Jai. Nama Acharya Srila Haridas Thakur ki Jai. Vishwaranya Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada ki Jai. All the present day Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Acharya Brinda ki Jai. Shri Harinam Sankirtan ki Jai. Shri Latvia Bhaktivrinda ki Jai. All the assembled Vaishnavas ki Jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnavrinda ki Jai. And Nitai Gaura Premanandi Hari Hari Bo. Vansha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha.
Jai Srila Bhaktiranjan Madhusudan Maharaj ki.
Hare Krishna. All right, wonderful. And of course, Hari Gopal Prabhu, thank you for your translation, ably assisted by Venu Gita Devirasi. Well done, Venu Gita, helping him out there. All right. Take good care, everyone. Udaran Prabhu, all the devotees everywhere. Happily. Vanchakalpatrubhyascha kripa sindhubhya evacha pasitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Amra Ashti.
Dandavad Maharaj, Dandavad. See you soon. See you soon. Dandavad. Dandavad, дорогие преданные. Яду Кришна Прабху. Очень рад вас видеть. Харе Кришна.
Дандаваты, дорогие преданные. Так я тоже рад вас видеть. Стараюсь, Прабху тоже приветствовал. Дандават. Дандават Махарадж.
Большое спасибо, Хари Гопал, за прекрасный перевод. You are the best. You are the best translator in the all three worlds. Харе Кришна.
Ну, да. Да, все правильно.
Спасибо.
Молодец. Спасибо большое. Да.
Спасибо за перевод на русский.
А вы тоже
Спасибо
слышали?
большое.
Ну, слава
Я
Богу.
слушаю.
Харе
Спасайте.
Кришна.
Спасибо.
Тогда до встречи на следующей неделе. Присоединяйтесь в то же время, в этом же месте, в Латвии. Не знаю, рызык недолго кто где-то будет, но будет. Да. Харе Кришна. Тогда, дорогие преданные.
Bye bye.